Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to another Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. Today I'm going to be using one of the free cut files that are over on the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group, and these are the stay-at-home files. If you're interested in them, make sure you head on over there and grab them because they're only going to be available through Facebook, the Facebook group. So I'm going to go ahead and back them, and I really wanted to use this piece of pattern paper for the mask. I felt that was fitting, it worked, it kind of was going to go in with the whole vibe I've got going on. Using this collection from Heidi Swapp called Carefree. I really love this collection. It's a gorgeous line, and I've worked with it a little bit here and there. It works for so many different things. It fits so many different things, which I think is so fun. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get them all backed. And I tried to use as much scraps as I could. So I'm really using this collection to the best of its abilities. I'm also trying really hard to make sure that I don't have too much white in it. I wanted there to be a bit of contrast because I'm going to put it on this quite colorful background. So working on that, got that all backed up. I really like how that turned out. I added a few more scraps to use as layers behind my photo. And the photo is simply me at work, and this is just documenting what work life is like under COVID. Now, I only work one day a week. I work on Saturdays. I'm a stay-at-home mom that just happens to work one day a week is really where I'm at in my life right now. And so I still have to, remember what to do, and I still have to follow all these things and all of that. And so I had one of my coworkers just snap a picture for me so you could kind of see we're in these uniforms. We wear scrubs now with a little over sweatshirt, and we're at the front. Like I'm work at the front of the dental reception. I don't touch anyone's teeth. I can't do that. So it was just one of those things. I just kind of wanted to get it documented, be in my album. Every once in a while I get a work themed layout in because it's important for the kids to see that I am more than just a mom. I do have a job too, that I used to work a lot more before life got busy with 3 kids. And so I want to kind of get that in there. Now I'm going to go through everything. I look at all the stickers, I look at all the ephemera, I look at everything, and I pull a few things out to play with. Most of them end up being stickers. A lot of the ephemera didn't really work for this particular layout. It just didn't seem to flow. So I grabbed things, and I really was having a hard time figuring out where I wanted things to go. And I ended up just using the other sticker sheet that I have, and I just kept sticking the stuff on there. So eventually it will get to where they need to go, because I was starting to struggle. Not sure where I wanted this layout in general to go. I have the basic idea, you can see with the doily and the photo and the tag where my journaling will be housed, and then the cut file. But that's all I had, and I didn't know where to take it, and so I just keep pulling stickers and trying things, and it just wasn't working. And when that happens, I find it best to just walk away, and it's totally fine. I can start a new project if I have the time, or I can come back to it the next day, but just give myself that time to think about it in my head, figure it out, maybe watch a few other people scrapbook and get a splash of inspiration that way. And that's what happened with this one. I was watching Daisy create her layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, her first layout, and she did all these awesome sprinkles, and I loved it with her shimmers. And I'm like, I'm going to do this with sequins. And so that's exactly what I do. And I've done this technique before, and I love it. You simply trace where the cut file is going, and then you use a decent amount of glue, and not on the line, but just over the line and outside the line. So when you put the cut file back down, you can see all of the sequins, and you just glue, and then you sprinkle the sequins down, you pat it down, take your paper over another piece of paper so it's easy to reapply, knock off the ones that aren't going to stay, and you keep going, and it makes this really neat effect. And yes, you lose sequins here and there, which I don't care about. If that's a big deal to you, use more adhesive or don't do this technique would be my suggestion. But it just really helped pop up that cut file and make it stand out, and really kind of give in to the idea of what this layout's about. Bring in the colors from the background paper that I chose, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out. And now I'm going to come back live to finish this off. All right, gonna wrap this one up. The end of the video cut out on me, you know how that happens. So I was able to get the fun sequins over the border of it. I love how that kind of worked out. I just said COVID at work with a little journaling about that's how it's about. I got those stickers there. I got that gold foil one, added a rainbow as the nod to COVID, and call it good. I did a border around so that the black all ties in with each other, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So it's nice to have this documented and in my album. Remember, if you are interested in picking up any of these stay-at-home cut files, they are only available for the month of October in the Confessions of a Facebook group. So I'll leave the link down below, and that's where you can pick them up. They do not go into the shop afterwards like most of the other free cut files do. So if you are wanting them, make sure you go and grab them before the end of the month. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.